Hey everyone, I'm Mari Ray, and welcome back to more of The Sims 3 For the Realm Challenge. We are jumping in here 30 minutes into my recording because I had some stuff to do to set up this episode. Last episode, I said that I was going to decide if I was going to add the wardens or yet, and I have decided that I'm going to give myself one more episode because at the end of last episode, I realized that Griffin here, who is our next heir, is aging up in 2 days, which I think if I've done my math right, should be the end of my recording session for this episode. But even if it's not, I'm going to play until she ages up. It's fine. We're playing until she ages up. She's only got a couple more days until she's a young adult. And I'm going to wait and I'm going to add the wardens after the fact. I definitely want to add the wardens, but whether or not I'm going to move out some of the family or not is still up for debate. I'm going to do a test run with the wardens in the household. I'm not going to save or anything. I just want to see how the game's going to handle me having the wardens in the household and extending the family out even more, because that's a lot of Sims. And like I said, while I know it's possible, this save can sometimes be a little unstable. I do play with a lot of CC, if you haven't noticed, and that can already make the game unstable. So I'm just nervous to do it. Not saying it's gonna completely blow up. We'll see how it works. But push comes to shove, we might move some of the family members out who are not the heir. Griffin has to stick around. She is the chosen heir, first redhead born to the family with Malbic's hair color, so she's sticking around. But you know, her brothers could potentially move out and possibly go live with some of the other wardens or like other people to do like training, or you know, just like expanding their horizons and getting to meet some other people. But besides that, I had to do some setup for this episode because I did say I wanted to play some more lots, and I did, but kind of didn't. It's weird. I'll show you guys what I've done, which is not actually much, but my money is gone, but it's not actually much. So what I ended up doing was that I placed another household over here, which we own as a rental lot. Nobody's moved into it yet. I didn't move any Sims in. I'm going to leave it open for Sims to be able to move around. Maybe Sims who get married or like, you know, are old enough to want to move out will have the opportunity to move over here. So far I've only placed this household, but I did, by the way, this house was built by Diego, if I'm not mistaken. I believe all these houses over here were built by Diego. Just like I always like to give shout outs to whoever builds the lots, because I did not build all the lots that you see. I was helped a lot by the Discord, and then I placed over here the military lot. So I wanted to place another rabbit hole because we don't have that many. We have over here the sports stadium, and then over here we have the military lot, and I wanted to place another one to give people more opportunities to have different jobs. And because we have our stone warden over here with Logan and his family, look at his daughter's hair. Look at both his daughter's hair. Geez, man, the one in the bottom left is she's made some choices. All right. We need to give some of his family a makeover, apparently, because wow. All right. But yeah, I wanted to give everybody new things. And since Logan is in place and living in his home with his family, we have access to the military and sports and stuff. So I thought that it'd be fun to place down the military. So we've got the military lot over here. I don't think I can purchase the military lot. The lot type, I made it visitors allowed, so we can come and see this gorgeous lot over here. I believe this one was built by V. I think. I'm sorry, I don't 100% remember, but I'm pretty sure this one was built by V. Not really furnished on the inside, but that's fine. It's basically a rabbit hole rug. I never furnished the city hall either, but it's a nice little lot, and they have some, you know, practice things outside, and you have a horse stable over here. But we now have military as an option for our Sims to have a job in. So that should be fun to see who decides to switch over to the military. But what I did do, since I couldn't purchase the military lot, the actual lot or the rabbit hole, I don't think you can purchase military rabbit holes, which I guess makes sense. Like you can't own the military, I guess. But like, I don't think it's possible to purchase the military. So I purchased the actual sports stadium. Like I own the sports stadium. Now it cost me 115,000 simoles, but we actually own it. So like I could rename it right now. I can fire people apparently. So, you know, I own the sports stadium now. I'm going to try to aim to eventually own all the rabbit hole lots, but for the most part, for me to place them, my rule of thumb is that I have to purchase the lot or at least deduct my household's amount of money for the lot, which purchasing this cost more than this lot at all. So this lot was about 84,000 simoles or something like that just to like have built. So that was its total. Purchasing this one cost me 115,000. So I just counted that as like, you know, placing this lot and just went ahead and purchased this one. So we're down to 31,000, which is a huge drastic drop in our money. So you guys know what I'm going to say. We're focusing on gathering more money right now. I feel like that's every episode, but money is super important in this challenge because we need it to place more households, more lots, more people. you guys know how it goes. We need money. It's super important. So that's obviously going to be the goal. Besides Griffin's birthday this episode, we're going to be, you know, having some fun. She's being mischievous, by the way. She's in a bad mood this morning. But we are going to be focused on trying to restock our money a bit. And I definitely will be looking into adding the wardens coming up here after this episode. So be prepared for some wardens next episode. I have to figure out the storyline, but that might depend on how my playtesting goes with everybody in the family. It may tweak the story just slightly. But we'll see when we get there. Oh my god. Oh, I thought he actually was bald for a minute. I was going to say, Luca, sweetie, what happened to your hair? It's like it's gone completely. But we're gonna work on some money. Okay, the baby's asleep but has a dirty diaper. We will work on that. But she wants to paint a painting that's worth 4,000, and I really want her to too, but that has not been working out well for me, which makes me sad. So I'm gonna send her upstairs to work on some paintings because we need the we have one here worth 2,900 and haven't even sold it yet. So we're gonna work on that. Oh my god, is in the process of writing a book, so we're gonna have him work on that. I think that we're gonna get you working up on your what do you call it, writing skill, because we found out last episode he had a very poor writing skill, and we are slowly but surely getting him some skill. By the way, my game wouldn't save after last episode, so I ended up having to kind of replay the last day of the last episode. I tried to play it pretty similarly, so nothing much different happened. Basically, they went out riding kind of like I had them do last time, so nothing major in terms of differences of the actual like gameplay, but I did have to replay the last day or so from the last game session because my game refused to save. It was doing the thing where it just spins forever and it wouldn't save. I don't know why it likes to do that sometimes, but it does. So, you know, I had to fix that up. But yes, sell it. Give me the money. Give me the money. I need the money. All right. So I'm going to get her painting. I'm going to have him go work on his book after he's done with his spaghetti breakfast, because that's what they're eating for breakfast. Oye, Bambino's crying. Why don't we come and change his dirty diaper and give him snuggles and play with him? He is such a sweet Bambino. What are you doing, Kage? Okay, you're eating breakfast. Perfect. Sweetie, go handle that, please. Thank you. He's going to go take a bath outside in the dog tub, so... All right, that's not, you know what? It sounds like something that he would do. Luca's our very, you know, eccentric child. Alrighty, so we're checking back in here. Sorry about the weird cut there. I wanted to reset the entire town, which I did, and it took like 15 minutes, man. I swear it took forever. It reset like 11,000 objects. But I noticed that the lady we saw the other day who was like giving birth was still giving birth, and it's been like 3 days, so I was a little concerned about that, and I had no options to do anything to her, so I used Inros to reset the entire town. Everybody got hard reset, but it's also thunderstorming outside, so that's great. So my plan for the kiddos here to go out has kind of been dashed, so they're sort of playing games together. Malbic and his sister Griffin are just sort of sitting down here playing some chess together and just having some fun. Their brother was working on his homework, but it looks like he's done and is now talking to himself. All right. And their parents are just working on some, you know, money-making stuff. We're making some paintings of deer? I don't think I've ever seen that one before. And I sent the dog out to go find some goodies because I don't send this dog out enough. And like I've mentioned before, I don't remember if I said it or not, but this dog is old. Okay, this dog has been around for quite a while and it's still kicking. And I never use the dog to do anything, so I'm going to start utilizing the dog more because I never have this dog go out and do anything, and the dog's still here. So if the dog's gonna be here, we might as well use the dog and allow the dog to go find us goodies, right? When we can't go, like right now when it's raining, since we have this dog here, we're gonna send the dog out, but make at least 25,000 per week in royalties. That's actually quite amazing. It's actually worth a whole bunch of lifetime happiness points too. It's not like he honestly needs it. I mean, but you know, might as well, right? It's not like he needs it. He genuinely doesn't. Him or Evie don't really need it. Actually, let me take a peek at their lifetime rewards. Is there anything I can give him that wouldn't be too like invasive, that's like fun, but I don't like giving them everything where I basically don't have to take care of them anymore, because that becomes a little bit boring, because like the sim is just possible to do everything, and that gets a bit boring. I kind of like the challenge of needing to maintain them, so I don't like giving them all these things. But I mean, there's a ton of crap here that we could potentially give up. Young again potion. We're not doing that though. We're not going to give him that. He can have an honorary degree. The collection helper, which I think we already have one from his dad. Philosopher's Stone is more magical. I'll wait for something like that. Meditative trance sleep. You don't need to sleep very long at night. Like, see, a lot of this stuff, I feel like it would work. It's just, you know, maybe once he's no longer the acting ruler, which right now he still is for now. After Griffin ages up, that's probably going to change. And maybe I'll give him some of these where he doesn't have to do much of hardly anything, because he doesn't have as much stress on him at that point. So he can sort of ease into the rest of his life and his like retirement from being leader and just chill. Maybe we'll revisit this stuff then, and we'll give him some of the ones that make him just like super chill. Don't have to sleep much, don't have to eat much, just like pretty much takes care of himself. Well, maybe we'll do that when he's technically, quote unquote, retired from being the leader of Olokia, which is gonna happen soon because his daughter is aging up and he is planning to pass the reins over to her. Let's sell this because we need the money, please and thank you. Donate money to charity. We need money donated to us, okay? We are down with money and we have to take care of this entire town, you know? Look, people are taking jobs at the military rabbit hole. Cool. Some people are taking some jobs there, which I kind of figured they do once I placed some more rabbit holes. But yeah, Griff sort of said she doesn't care that it's raining and she's sort of gone out on the horse, because I left her to play chess with her brother. It came back. Oh, look, it stopped. That's nice. But I left her to go play chess with her brother, and then she was outside with the horses, like sitting on the horses, even though it's pouring raining. So she's decided that she does not care that it was raining and has gone out riding. So I just got her riding about here. Look at all the people coming down the hill over here. But she's just out for a little bit of a ride. It's a little late for her to be going completely far, like away from the house to look for stuff. But the whole day has pretty much been spent sort of chilling indoors. I know those make for boring parts of the episode. I apologize for that, but I mean, they have some skill building that they could be working on anyway. So that's what they've been doing. She's just taking a little bit of a ride here. Look at this person here with their umbrellas and their casual clothing. Is this one of your cousins? No, it is not, but the shorts and shirt, my boy, you look very, very out of place. And he's wearing like purple eyeliner. What? That's a look, okay? That is a look. You look fabulous. You look absolutely fabulous. I really need to spend some time giving makeovers. It's just, I found that going into create a sim in this save, my game only lets me do it like once, and then it decides that it's not gonna function anymore. So I'm only allowed to go into create a sim like one time an episode without having to completely reload the game, because it's gonna like break. So that's something that I have to consider. And since Griffin's aging up this episode, I'd rather use it on her first and then maybe work on adjusting some other people if the game allows me to. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some smoke testing to see about how this works with multiple people. Maybe I'll do some makeovers before that, because the town really does need it, honestly. Like, not gonna lie, like this lady right here is looking weird. So is like friggin' wait, isn't Justine pregnant? Wasn't she pregnant? Did I ever get the notification that she was pregnant? I don't know, but she's coming to Griffin's birthday party. So you know what? We'll be figuring out if she is or isn't really, really soon, because she's going to be coming to her birthday party. But I think this day is pretty much done. I don't think there's much else for them to really do today. So I think I'm going to get everybody settled. Did you make some lunch like I asked you to? Are you stuck out here trying to talk to the cow? This cow seems to make my Sims get stuck. Doesn't seem like it today, though. What you doing? Playing with the cow. I'm not trying to place a roller coaster. See, some Sims moved. Sylvie, and she's the one who's stuck having a baby. Did she actually have her baby this time? But some Sims moved into the new house. So yay, that's sort of why I wanted to play some empty lots. Something told me that with the number of Sims occupying is decide to move out. Yeah, something told me that a lot of the Sims sometimes don't move around a lot or even have kids or babies as much because they're like, you know, there's not enough space in their household. So I thought it would be nice to place some empty houses and then allow the game to sort of expand on its own, which we do have a substantial amount of houses. Not like we're never going to add any new houses, but we do have a lot here where, you know, oops, no. I meant to sell it. But we do have a lot here where, you know, it's kind of like, we could possibly just, you know, build up houses that are already existing here using the Sims we have, but let's get everybody some dinner and we get them to bed. And I think that I'll rejoin you guys tomorrow. And I don't think it's Griffin's birthday tomorrow. I think it's the day after. I think. We'll see. But either way it goes, I'll see you guys in the morning. Alrighty, everybody, good morning. And the family is waking up here. She's getting the baby all fed, apparently putting him back down because she's very hungry and she's gonna go eat, which I'm fine with, I suppose. But everybody's getting their day going this morning. Did all of my children turn in their homework? You didn't because you're still asleep, but when you get up, you need to go and turn in your homework. It's very important. Because we need to be able to pick traits for you guys. Even though we're just gonna randomize it anyway, honestly. We are just gonna hit the random button. But at least I give myself my three go rounds if I get to choose. Only if I get to choose. Other than that, we're stuck with what we got. Can you have multiple BFFs? Like, she wants to be BFFs with her brother and BFFs with her cousin, who we haven't seen in a while. Maybe we'll do that today, go visit our cousins or something, because it is not Griffin's birthday yet. I think her birthday is tomorrow, so that means this is probably going to be a chill day where I'm probably not going to do much of anything, so don't be surprised if I kind of skip through most of this day. I don't have any major plans besides continuing to work on anything that gets me money and maybe just having some fun with the family. But if there's nothing important to show, oh my god, my bills are astronomically high. I friggin' love it. It's crazy how much my bills are. I really need to purge some more of the stuff in this house because someone gave me the tip. I don't know how accurate it is, but someone gave me the tip that the more like drawings and paintings we have from people who are like deceased, so Elia and Malbec, the first OG people, then like the more expensive the house is worth and the more the bills are worth or stuff like that. But like, I don't want to get rid of everything that they made because I think it's cool having that stuff passed down through generations and stuff like that. I mean, obviously I could have another sim paint or sculpt it and we could replace it, but I like having stuff from the original, you know, the OGs that we have. So, but my bills are crazy. Not like we can't make more money though. Seriously, like if Elia, I'm sorry, if Evie paints like 2 or 3 paintings a day, like we basically have like crazy money. It's just annoying because we lose out on a lot at a time. Is the baby asleep? Okay, it is. No wonder it's not wailing like a banshee because it has pooped its pants. Oh man, who doesn't wail like a banshee when we pooped your pants?
One eternity later.
Alrighty, folks. So, I had Griffin take a ride out to one of her grandfather's favorite spots for finding things because why not? You know, it's a good day out and it's, you know, the day before her birthday. She's just been doing some thinking. She knows that her father wants to, you know, pass over the reins to her. And she knows that her birthday's coming up, so that day is coming soon. And she just wanted to clear her mind a bit. So she took the horse, our youngest horse here, Noel. I always want to call this horse Noel for some reason. I don't know why, but Noel. And she came out here just to clear her mind, gather some things, you know, just get out into nature around Eulokia, around this kingdom that she's supposed to be, you know, maintaining, or this land that she's supposed to be maintaining now, and just clearing her mind. a little bit before everything goes down. So I just thought I'd come out here and grab some stuff and gave her an excuse to ride for a bit. She got the horse trained. She also got a skill point in riding. So now she wants to master riding. So, you know, we just got to make sure that we're keeping up on things. You may pick 5 flowers. I'm just grabbing everything I see, honestly, because why not? Seriously, why not? We could use it. How come I never see any more small animals? Like, do you have the collection helper? You do. Turn on the rocks and gems for me real quick. Like, where do things spawn? It's been a minute since I've gone looking for, like, gemstones and stuff, like, actually out here. I feel like normally there's not much. Like, does this look like an interesting one? Maybe. I don't know. It may not be worth that much, but I'll have her go collect it. Then we may start heading back. But I'm also curious, are there any small animals around? Like, I feel like those stop spawning after a while. Like, remember Elia used to have birds. She used to have like large birds, and I never found any more. Okay, it looks like there's some over here. What type of bird is it? Where is it? It's like buried down here. It must not be a large bird. I can't see it. Oh, this little guy. It's cute. A lilac-breasted roller. I don't know anything about that type of bird. I was hoping for a large bird. Elia used to have large birds. Oh, this guy, which is a parrot, a macaw. I was gonna call it a cockatoo. I don't know why my brain is like, I have like 2 names of animals in my head, and that's the only 2 things that things ever are. Every large bird is apparently a cockatoo now. That's just how this is gonna work from here on out. But she's gonna collect what she can find out here. I'm gonna then have her come back over to the horse, who is just gonna stand here and graze probably. We gotta cut all these gems, try to get, you know, some good stuff going. M is at home working on his book, and he's getting kind of stressed, so I might have to have him take a bit of a break here. Let's check on all of the people back at home, though. It might be time for you to take a break, my mans. You are a little bit tired here. She found an uncut ruby. Not really worth it, I don't think. Eat some leftover salad, why not? That's good. You're also kind of hungry upstairs, painting a nice picture of a dragon. Let's send you downstairs to grab some leftover spaghetti. Why not? Pasta's awesome. What are you up to, Kage? Nothing. What are you up to? You are chatting with some random person online, I suppose. And the baby's good. So we're in good standing right now. He's making some food, which, whatever, he can. And, oh my god, that gem was actually worth quite a bit of money. For me right now, especially. I need more money. But I think this is pretty much going to be most of their day here, so I'm probably going to go ahead and skip to tomorrow where we'll be able to join into Griffin's birthday. So nothing much happened today. I apologize for that. I kind of expected that to happen, honestly, because I knew that Griffin's birthday wasn't going to happen today, so tomorrow we're going to be throwing a birthday party, and little Miss Griffin here will be becoming a young adult, and she'll be taking the reins of the family from her father. So until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's the message we were waiting to see. Good morning, everybody. It is Griffin's birthday. This is the day that we have been waiting for, this episode. It is time for young Griffin to age up into a young adult. It's time for her to take her role as the next leader of the family here. So we're going to be throwing her a birthday party today. I was just getting everybody kind of going here and grabbing breakfast for everyone because it's about that time of day. They're all waking up here, and it's time for them all to get breakfast because they are freaking starving. So let me just make sure everybody's good here this morning and eating some type of food, and I'm going to get the party stuff set up. We're going to get that on the books, and then we're going to be having ourselves a birthday party. I can't wait. It's so exciting to see how this family like continue to grow and like age up and stuff. Speaking of which, the birthday girl is right here, which, by the way, as an why are you going into the bathroom to go to the kitchen to get food? I'm concerned, Griffin. Okay, hold on. Why don't you do a favor and help with your baby brother really quickly, since you're not starving necessarily. I clicked the wrong button there. I want you to give him a bottle and then give him a snuggle and play with him a little bit, you know? Let him know how much you love him. Give him hugs and kisses. I know there are people in your way. That's why I told you to go take care of your brother for a little bit. But I'm sorry. As a side note, what I was trying to say is overnight between the last scene and this one this morning, our horsey actually aged up. So it was his birthday yesterday. So Jackrabbit's now an elder horse. Nothing super eventful. He just aged up. No problems whatsoever. I think a couple people I got notifications have had a baby, which is really cute. And I think that our French ambassador is dating Ike, I think his name is, from what the game has told me for everything. But we'll be seeing the ambassadors today because they're going to be invited to Griffin's party. So let me just change his dirty diaper. And then we'll throw him back in the crib. Don't actually throw the baby. We'll throw him back in the crib. And then she can come and eat. She's awake too. She wants to eat some leftover, whatever you want, actually. You know what? You're already doing that. So go for it. But I'm going to get her party on the books. All the food spoiled. That's depressing. Okay, hold on. Why don't we not... What? I thought he could be funny with the refrigerator. I was going to say, that's peculiar. But I think the waffles are about to go bad, so maybe we should eat something else this morning. All right, but I'm going to get everybody going, like I said, and I'm going to get the party on the books. And then, actually, you're not doing anything. Let's get the party on the books right now. Hold on. I have to reactivate cell phones. I do turn them off for this challenge. So restore the cell phone usage so that we can throw an actual party. We are going to be, sending out party invitations for all of our friends to come to the party. I'm going to try to keep it somewhat small. Like I said, I do want my family to come. This is going to be a birthday party. What time is it? It's 9. Let's have this party at, let's do like 2 p.m. I don't know, whatever. 2 p.m. sounds fine. The dress code is going to be casual. And I definitely want to invite the ambassadors, because they are our new friends and we are still establishing relations with them. So we're going to invite the ambassador. Logan, you're coming. At least you and Iona's coming.
2,000 years later.
All right, guys, our first party guests have started to arrive. They all ran upstairs because that's where Emmerich was and he scheduled the party. I believe they all run to the host or whatever. But our first party guests are here. There's Logan. Everybody's showing up. It's your birthday, Griff. Are you excited? Are you happy? I don't even know. You just sort of seem to be wandering around. But your buddy / slight twin cousin is here. Because like Amos is basically like her twin cousin-ish, kind of. I do believe he's a day older than her, but they're really close in age and stuff. So he's here at your party. Everybody's here, and everybody's here to have some fun. And your dad's getting hungry, so I don't know how long I'm going to wait. I'm always afraid that if I wait too late to do the birthday, then everybody's going to be like, oh, you didn't even have a birthday party and you invited us here for a birthday party, but nobody actually aged up. So now I'm all mad at you. So, you know, that happens from time to time. I don't think it will necessarily. I've had that happen to me for a while, but since you have your baby brother, why don't you give him a bottle and give him a snug? Give him a bottle, give him a snuggle, and he should be pretty good. And then put him back down. Why don't you go to the bathroom, like, really quickly, so, you know, you're all cleaned up. And we'll give some more people a little bit longer to... Right, here we go. Here are our 3 ambassadors and her sister. Iona's here, all right. We got the 3 ambassadors and Iona, and we're just waiting on Justine and Justine is always, like, overly fashionably late, though, I swear. Like, Justine is never, like, on time anywhere. Last time I had a party and invited Justine, she came, like, at the end. Everybody was leaving, and that's when Justine decided to show up. She's like, I come whenever I want to. That's just how this works. Why don't you say hi to your sister? Ask her how she's been. You don't fully trust her husband anyway, so why don't you see how she's... Why do you have to get to know your sister? That's just weird. Why don't you see how she's been? Because, you know, you're a little concerned about your sister. And right now the other ambassador is flirting with her, which is a thing, I guess. Okay, that seems dangerous. But why don't you come say hello to... Oh my gosh, apparently she can't. And her dad's running around like a crazy person with the dog here. Being chased by the dog. Oh my gosh. Ew, did that guy just fart? Well, that's pleasant. Oh my gosh. Okay, Rue is down here dancing. Everybody's here. Did my other party guests arrive? Like, who all's here? We got Amos downstairs, chatting it up with the French ambassador. We got Jeremy here. Horse. Okay. I didn't know that we were bringing a horse to the party, but horse nonetheless. Logan's here, but oh, here's Tristan. Okay, so a couple more people are trickling themselves in. So we'll give it a couple more seconds before we go blow out the candles and stuff. You chatting it up with your sister up here? She's like, how are you, Lee? It's good to see you again. It's good to see everybody again. Just chatting it up with your sister a little bit here. And Evie just finished a masterpiece. So yes, let's sell this bad boy because I want the money. You should also change your clothes because it's a party and you should be in your everyday clothes at this point. But I think you were in the process of painting when that happened. Oh, there she goes. Okay, I was about to change her, but no problem because that happened already. But Griffin, I think it's about that time. It's 4 p.m. It's about a couple hours after the party technically started. So why don't you come down here and blow out the candles, Griffin? It's time for your birthday. Oh my gosh, you guys, he's turning into a young adult. We're moving on to the 3rd generation of this family. I don't believe it. It's crazy. Oh, look, it's Justine. Did she actually arrive on time? Is she like showing? Because I know she should be pregnant. I think she should be pregnant. I don't know what the heck she's wearing right now, but I think she should be pregnant. And so that may be why she's wearing what she's wearing. She may be showing now, possibly. But she has no feet, and she's also in a bathing suit. So, you know, a little bit hard to tell here. This is one of the loudest events in The Sims, I swear. Like, I don't know how loud it is for you guys when I edit the video. I don't think it's very loud or translates very loud in the video, but in my ears, when I have my headphones in my ears, it is one of the loudest things that I think I've ever heard in my life. It's kind of crazily loud. It's a little bit obnoxiously loud, I'll tell you that much. Woohoo! Griffin is finally a young adult with all the privileges and responsibilities of adulthood. Her future is wide open. What will she accomplish? Because of her success in school, I may choose a trait for Griffin. So you guys know how I do this. If you don't know how I do it, I roll the dice. I give myself 3 mulligans, so I get to roll once, roll twice, and one more roll if I absolutely hate the trait that pops up. And I will always re-roll if it ends up on something that I just shouldn't take because it doesn't make sense for the challenge. So something like a bot fan, which doesn't make sense for this particular challenge, seeing as it's medieval based, I will always re-roll those regardless if I've rolled 3 times or not. But you guys know how it goes. So let's hit the dice here and see what we end up with. Boom, inappropriate. Honestly, it would be kind of funny. Only problem I have with inappropriate Sims are that I don't think they ever dress the right way, which can sometimes be a little bit annoying. Technically, in the insane trait works the same, and her brother has the insane trait. That's why he's always like sleeping in his outerwear and like, you know, walking around in his underwear and stuff like that. So I'm gonna re-roll this one just because it can sometimes annoy me a little bit. I mean, yes, it can be fun. It's just a bit annoying, mostly because of the clothing. Honestly, if I knew a way to turn off the clothing part of those traits, I would probably roll them a lot more often. They're just a little bit annoying with that because I spend time setting up their outfits, and the fact that they never wear them correctly is a little bit annoying. So let's roll again. Athletic. Honestly, not bad. A little boring, but not bad. So let's roll one more time here. This is my last roll. I have to take what this is unless it doesn't fit. So re-roll. Proper. Okay, I guess she's proper, which actually is annoying a lot too because they change their clothes into their formal wear a lot when like guests are over and stuff like that. So it can be a little bit annoying, but okay, she's gonna be proper, I guess. We're gonna have a proper sim. So proper etiquette has quite become a thing of the past. Luckily, proper sims still remember the old ways and conduct themselves by a code of honor, or at least a code of nice manners. So she's gonna be proper. You guys know my rules. I have to take the 3rd roll. So proper, I've had Sims who are proper in the past. I think the main annoyance with those Sims is, like I said, they tend to change their clothes. Anything that makes my Sims change their clothes a lot sometimes bothers me, because it's like I'll want them to be dressed one way and then the game triggers them to have to change their clothes, and it's kind of annoying. So that just means I have to be really cautious about picking her formal wear outfit, because it's probably going to have an impact on the way that we see her dressed all the time, because she's probably going to be in her formal wear quite frequently. So that's a thing. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and skip through the very loud noise and like roadblock that happens around this cake. I'm going to give some Sims some makeovers. I'm going to see if my game will allow me to give more than one Sim a makeover, because it looks like Justine needs to be touched by an angel over there, you know? This outfit is definitely not working. So I'm pretty sure it's because she's pregnant and she's like showing pregnant that she's wearing this, but girl don't have no feet, and I don't know what this is. Like, she looks so weirdly out of place. But let me give Griffin a makeover. Let me see if the game will let me give anybody else a makeover before it decides to just go. But I'll be right back. Alrighty, well, that was a time. It's actually quite a few hours later from the last scene that you just saw. I tried to give Griffin here an update in her makeover, and my game crashed. And after it crashed, I had to feed my dog, and then we went for a walk, and now I'm back. And then I tried to give her a makeover again, and my game crashed. So here's take number 3. This time it actually worked and it actually saved and stuff. And so here we are, and we're back at the party, and everybody's sort of thinned out and away from the cake. So nobody's like fighting anymore. The cake is actually all gone. Our parties are big enough where we no longer have leftover birthday cakes. But you know, I gave Griffin a bit of a makeover here. I thought she's still sort of like, she's a weird one. Like, she likes to dress like boyishly a lot of the times, but at the same time, she's still very feminine. So her being proper, I do imagine that she's going to be changing into her formal wear quite a lot. So her formal wear is more of a dress, but normally when she's being casual, she's walking around in this outfit right now. She normally pins her hair back, stuff like that. You know, that's just sort of Griffin's style. That's the way she's always been. She likes dressing girly when she needs to dress girly. But other than that, you know, she's very much like, I'm gonna wear pants and ride my horse. That's just how she is. But she dresses girly when she needs to dress girly. That's how your girl is. But they're enjoying some cake now. And I was right. The reason why Justine is that way is because she is pregnant, which we knew. We got that notification a while back that Justine is expecting a baby. She's not really showing, but I think she's starting to show, which is why her outfit was messed up. So I went ahead and just gave her this temporary dress, which is pregnancy enabled. So she's not walking around looking like a crazy person. I didn't edit her entire being because I'm like, she's temporarily going to be pregnant. That's not going to be a permanent thing. So I want to give more makeovers, but my game is so stubborn with me going into Create a Sim. I am not kidding. Like, I can only do like one sim in Create a Sim, and then my game crashes on me. So that's something that I think I have a workaround for. It's a weird one. I think I have to like save the sim to the sim bin and probably edit them in a different world and then come back to this one. And you know, deep fried corn dogs, you know what, you're hungry, so grab a plate, and then come back to this one and then just edit them and Create a Sim and then just click the sim from the bin, which is what I had to do with Griffin because it kept crashing on me. So right after I gave her a makeover, I saved her to the sim bin, which I'm happy I did, because as soon as I came out of Create a Sim, the game crashed. So that's what I mean when I say this game can be kind of touchy. I know I use a lot of CC. It's very CC heavy. Normally it works fine, but definitely I run into some problems from time to time where it can become a problem. And I just don't want to run the risk of blowing this game up because I enjoy this save and I enjoy playing with this family. So, you know, that's how it goes. What are you doing upstairs, Mama? You're hungry. Why don't you come downstairs and eat? Evie, it's your daughter's birthday. What's this over here? Why don't you grab a plate of this? These are Fang cookies. Sugar cookies? Oh my god, those look good. They're like frosted sugar cookies. Heck yeah. Let's go for those. And let's give a chat to some people here. It looks like Anita Besson is here. Let's go say hello to her. And you know, see how she's doing. Announce her birthday. Ask her about her day. Say, yes, it's my birthday. I'm happy. It's my birthday. You know, ask about your day. Let's see. how things are going. Ask about her sister, who's now living with, you know, her and her family, technically. Her sister stays there. And her sister is also pregnant, which we know because we kind of spoiled it for ourselves last episode on accident. I didn't mean to show that. I wanted it to be a surprise, but we're already fully aware that that's a thing at this point. So I imagine she's announced it to her family. So Anita is excitable. Of course she is. Logan, what are you doing? Were you pretending to drive a boat? I don't know what that was about. That was weird. But for the first time in a long time, I don't have a reason to try to make people woo this time. You guys know, like normally I would be like trying to get the Sims to like woohoo to try for a baby. He wants to see her be a scientist? That's odd. Or she wants to see her be a scientist. They both want to see her be a scientist, which is bizarrely weird. Oddly specific. What are you trying to do here? What's this? My game's hanging up. Uh-oh. That's a problem. What's going on? There it goes. Upset. Upset about what? I don't know what that's about. And there's no more cake, so we're not gonna even try that. I don't know what she's trying to be upset about, but okay. This is Amos over here. Why don't you come chat with your cousin, who is literally like your almost twin. See what he's up to. Ask him how he's been doing. Announce your birthday and ask him about his day. Be like, what's up, Amos? It's been a minute. We need to visit you more. We really need to visit you more. Is he dating somebody? Now I don't remember if he's like seeing someone. He may or may not be. Express fondness. Tell him a dramatic story. Tell him a dramatic story about how you are like not happy, or not happy, but skeptical of Rua and who he is. Is he dating someone? I'm curious. He is. Elise. He's dating Elise. Okay, I was curious. I could have sworn that we knew he was dating someone too. It's just, it's been a minute since we've run into our entire family, you know? This family is pretty big, actually. Though it's not the biggest Sim family I've ever seen. For my standards, it's a pretty large family. Alrighty, so the party's pretty much winding down here. Most of our party guests have left. She's been down here getting to know her Aunt Madeline. They're pretty decent friends now. You know, I didn't know she didn't know Madeline. I'm pretty sure there's lots of family members that she doesn't know, though we have a pretty crazy big family. She still is not the best in terms of her relationship with Rua, but you know. But I mean, she's not too bad with most of her family. She's already good friends with like Logan and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna end this episode here because this episode at this point, I got about 2 hours or so of footage. She doesn't know her uncle Tristan. There's lots of people that she needs to know. This is her uncle? When did they get married? He's married to Priscilla. I didn't know that they were married, but it says that they're just dating. No, okay, but I guess they're married now because he's considered her uncle. I didn't know that. But there's plenty of family that she's not super familiar with. So, you know, probably should get to know some of them at least a little bit at some point in time, maybe possibly. But since she is going to be becoming the new leader of Wallachia, she's probably going to spend some time trying to get to know some more people. But I'm going to leave this episode here because like I just mentioned, it's been about 2 hours of recording that I got to go through already. It's been quite a long one. But I think next episode, we will be introducing some more wardens to the household. Like I said, I don't know if all the family will be in the household when we come back in. I may or may not move her older brother out, at least her older brother. I don't know if I'll move her younger brother out too, just to try to take a little bit of the stress off of the game, because I've said it a dozen times, I play with a lot of CC. I like it, but it can be taxing on the game, as you've heard me complain about over a couple episodes, but I will see. I'm going to do a stress test on the game with everybody in the house, maybe play a day or two, just a random day or two. That will mean nothing. I'm not going to save or anything. I just want to know what's going to happen if I do that. And then, if it all goes well, then I'll leave the whole family in the house, because I would like them all to stay in the house at least till they're like, you know, young adults, and then move them out. But it's possible that maybe I'll move some of them out a little sooner rather than later, just so that, you know, we can have some more space here in the household. But we'll have to see that next episode. So thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, then please give it a like, or don't. That's up to you. But I do hope that you'll come back and join me for more of the Sims 3 For the Realm challenge here on the channel. Thanks all. Bye-bye.